Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Moghalu apologizes for hailing Yakubu Gowon. Former presidential candidate of the Young Progressive Party (YPP), Professor Kingsley Moghalu has apologized to Igbo and other Nigerians for his description of Yakubu Gowon as a humane personality. Moghalu spoke during the second Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu Memorial Lecture at the Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu University, Igbariam, Anambra State. Also, wife of the ex-Biafran warlord Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu is not pleased with Governor Willie Obiano of Anambra State, who was absent at the lecture, though the governor was represented by his deputy, Dr. Nkem Okeke. She told Obiano that there was no evil spirit at the venue to warrant his absence at his late benefactor's memorial. The widow also bemoaned the fast-eroding legacies her late husband left in the All Progressives Grand Alliance, ABGA. The lecture, under the chairmanship of former Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu, was themed Ndigbo in the contemporary Nigerian politics. Gowon is believed by many, especially the Igbo, as the architect of the civil war between 1967 and 1970, which claimed the lives of about 3 million Igbo men, women, and children. Moghalu said, "Perhaps because of my use of the word humane in describing General Gowon from my personal knowledge of him, I was heavily criticized by hundreds of Twitter users, mainly but not exclusively Igbo, who felt I was wrongly celebrating a leader they hold responsible for the deaths of millions of Igbo people during the Civil War." Said, "There is no more appropriate place and occasion than this lecture to address the misconception that I was insensitive to the death of our family members, young and old, during the terrible Civil War. This was far from my intention, because in my message, I urged Gowon to step forward and play a leadership role in bringing the painful issue of the evil of the Civil War and its lessons to closure, so that Nigeria can be healed." According to the former Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), despite the "no victor, no vanquished" declaration by Gowon at the end of the war, Igbo people have remained heavily discriminated against in Nigeria in many ways, in particular in the political terrain, in which there appears to be an unspoken conspiracy to prevent a person of Igbo ethnic nationality from becoming president of Nigeria. On the controversial tweet, Moghalu said, "In the first place, I am deeply sorry and apologize to everyone whose sensibility I offended if I mistakenly conveyed the impression that I, as an Igbo man, was uncaring about the millions of people, mostly Igbo, that perished in the war." He recalled the mass killing of Igbo people in 1966, which led to the war, adding that there would not have been clamor for Biafra if there were no counter-coup or failure of the Aburi Accord. Wow. It takes a man who is really humbled, and to do that, and he has apologized. Maybe he was thinking it in a different line, and when his people called him to order, "No, you don't have to say that, this and this and this and this and that." And like he said, there wouldn't have been any gathering for him to have made that apology or to have apologized, apart from that occasion. And it was really a good place for him to have done it, because it was made, that statement he made, it was on a social media and all of that. So that being said, we're still going to come back to that, but there's something I really want to, when I was just going through the whole thing, I just felt some kind of thing in my mind, like he said, and that has really been on ground, and that is the reality, that since the incident of that civil war occurred, and since then it's like nobody nobody trusts, or some of the other people, or some majority of people don't really trust. Okay, Igbo people, they're always trying to be skeptical when they are dealing with them and all of that. Or when it comes to issue of policies, they will like, okay, you, because of what happened, we might not be able to trust you, might not be able to give you chance and all of that. Even if they are not, people are not saying it, but with their actions. Like the question I always ask, does it mean that we don't have Igbo people in all the political parties we have in Nigeria? Mostly the two major parties that we have in Nigeria. Does it mean we don't have Igbos? So what did they really discuss there within themselves right from inception? Okay, let's say from 1999, when democracy fully came back. What are the Igbos? What have they been talking about with their fellow politicians? What do they really talk about? That it has really been difficult for them to even get to that position of being the president. They always transfer it from places to places and all of that. So in my opinion, if you feel that you don't trust them because it is by body language, but a lot of people understand, the Igbos, they understand the language, that because of that they feel that maybe they don't want to trust them, they don't want to do this, they don't want to do that. Then why, if you don't want to trust them, then why keeping them, why holding them? Just like what Ojukwu did in his time. It took a different dimension, which did not favor the Igbos at the end of the day. But now the new generation are saying they are going to go by this, or go with this Biafra, not in a volatile way, not in a hostile way, but in a peaceful way, in a way that everybody should be able to understand. If you feel that, or if Nigerians or some people feel that, oh, these people cannot be trusted with power, then if they say they want to go their way, why can't they go? If you feel that they are not important, that is me for you. I might not be an Igbo, I might not be any, trying to associate with whatever, but the truth must be said. That is just what I always stand for. The truth must be said. And me, I'm always on the side of the masses, for the betterment of everybody. That is just what I stand for. I don't belong to whether somebody is a PDP or APC. That is not what we are talking about. It is about the lifestyle of the people, their welfare. So that is my own point of view. That is the area. Or that is how I look at the whole thing generally. That is my stand. If you feel that somebody is not good, somebody is not okay, then why you still keeping such a person? And at the end of the day, to all the Igbos, the Igbo people, the problem of the Igbos is that is their leaders. They will say, oh, they don't have a leaders. Of course, because those people who have been representing, who have been, at the forefront, like the senators, the governors, the what have you, because they are the leaders politically. If they don't believe in the masses, because that is what the masses said, and there was a talking about, let there be referendum and see how many people, and see the percentage of people who want to say, okay, we want to go with Biafra. If the so-called politicians who are the leaders, because as we have it now, whether the Biafra has come or it has not come, we are still Nigeria. So if those people, and they are still representing at that level, and they are not aligning with the people, with what the people want, there is no way they are going to get what they really want to get until the people, their leaders, will get their language. That is when they will really get what they really want to get. Or something else happens, in the sense that everybody will change their way. Everybody in Nigeria will change their way. There will be a new Nigeria. That is when you can say, okay, they can stay together. So when somebody who is always coming, who is, who has already assumed the power, or assumed the leadership position of Nigeria, and the person is always tribalistic, you will continue to get this kind of agitations. So that is just my own point of view. In as much the leaders, the politicians from the Igbo, from the South East, if they are not ready, they are not aligned with the masses. Because like the question I always ask, where these are the people, they say these are the things that they want, and you are not saying, you are saying you are doing different things. And that was what happened to Ekweremadu in Germany. Like, if you want that referendum, there are people that will channel that cause, that will clamor for that. But if they are not ready, it's just like one is just moving around the circle. But coming back to what Moghalu said. He has apologized that he didn't see it in that light, and he got a lot of backlash from social media, and he's saying, okay, this is the avenue, because of the lecture that was held, about Ojukwu, and he just felt that, okay, that was the best avenue for him to have apologized, which we really go round. And it's really commendable because he was not seeing it from that angle, but he's seeing it from a different angle. And since he believes in his people, that is to tell you that he believes irrespective of whatever, because a lot of people are still pained, concerning what happened there, and he just wants to align with them because he knows what it means, for one to lose a loved one. And meanwhile, someone is saying Igbo should channel their energy for the restructuring of Nigeria instead of looking to be president of Nigeria, because Nigeria, to me, is already a failed republic. Being a president of Nigeria cannot repair the damages caused by the civil war, because since after the war ended, there is nothing like federal government projects in the whole of East. If Igbo man becomes president of Nigeria now, the Hausa Fulani will not allow him to work because they have majority in the Senate and also House of Rep. They have designed Nigeria through the ministry government in such a way that it will be very, very difficult for some people from another tribe to rule Nigeria without their approval. That is where we are getting it wrong. And that narrative must change. It must change. The narratives must change. And if some people feel that they want to be they want Igbo presidency to come to their side, what is wrong with that? I think this person is talking from the angle of already accepted what is happening, which it cannot go like that forever. It can't go. If you continue to have that mindset that, okay, some people their birthright is to be the president or to be leader, that means the country will never move forward, and Biafra will be right by saying they want to go their way. If we just believe that, okay, some power belongs to some set of people, that definitely there will be no headway. There will be no headway. Nigeria will never move forward, and you will continue to see agitations here and there. But that being said, Moghalu has apologized. Somebody is saying, is Moghalu trying to right his wrong? He's apologizing. Yes, that is what it means. He has apologized that he never meant it in that light. He was looking at the whole thing from different angle, but they have called him to order. So guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about this whole thing. Leave your comments below respectfully. Thank you very much. Bye.